Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel English for Everyone. My name is CJ, and today I have a surprise for you. Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на мой YouTube канал Английский для всех. Меня зовут Сергей, и сегодня у меня есть сюрприз для вас. Друзья мои, вы же знаете, я необычный преподаватель, а вы необычная аудитория, поэтому сегодня нас будет ждать необычный урок. Я подготовил для вас обращение на английском языке. Буду только я. Никакого текста. Вы и ваш слух. Ваша задача – забраться в тихое, спокойное место, сосредоточить ваше внимание, слушать и повторять. Методика shadowing, когда я говорю, а вы тут же проговариваете за мной шепотом. И, соответственно, ставя на паузы, проговаривайте за мной полноценные фразы. Задача – разговориться. Поехали!
Tell me about yourself. When you learn English, many questions are easy. People ask, "What is your name?" And you answer. People ask, "Where you from?" You answer. They ask, "How old are you?" You answer. But then, one day, someone smiles and asks a different question. Tell me about yourself. Many of my students become very quiet. They know many English words, they know grammar, they know simple sentences, but they don't know how to start. They think, what should I say? Should I talk about my family, my job, my hobbies, my dreams? Then they become nervous. If this happens to you, don't worry. You are not alone. Today I want to help you answer this question with confidence. By the end of this lesson, you will know what to say, how to say it, and why simple English is often the best English. Let's begin. Imagine you are at a job interview, or maybe you are in an English class, or maybe you meet a new friend online. The other person smiles and says, "Tell me about yourself. What do you do?" Some students say nothing. Some students only say their name. Some students speak for 10 minutes and talked about everything in their life. Neither choice is perfect. A good answer is simple. A good answer is clear. A good answer is easy to understand. Remember this. English is communication. It is not a competition. You don't need difficult words. That is much more important. When I first started teaching English, I met many students from different countries. One student was very smart. He knew many difficult words. When I asked him, "Tell me about yourself," he said, "Well, me, actually, perhaps I..." Then he stopped. He forgot everything. Another student used only easy English. She smiled and said, "Hello, my name is Anna. I'm 24 years old. I live in Ukraine. I work in a hospital. I like reading books and watching movies. I'm learning English because I want to travel and meet new people." Her English was simple, but everyone understood her. Who communicated better? Of course, Anna did. That is our goal. Simple, natural, clear. So, what should you say? I like using 5 easy steps. Step 1 is your name. Start with something easy. You can say, my name is Andrew, or I'm Maria, or hi, I'm Dennis. Easy. Step 2 is where you're from. For example, I'm from Ukraine. I came from Brazil. I live in Mexico. Short, simple, correct. Step 3 is what you do. Maybe you're a student. Maybe you work. Maybe you stay at home. Maybe you are looking for a job. You can say, I'm a student. I work in a bank. I'm a teacher. I work as a driver. Very easy. Step 4 is your hobbies. People enjoy talking about hobbies. Hobbies help people know you. Maybe you like football. Maybe you enjoy cooking. Maybe you love music. You can say, in my free time, I like reading. I enjoy playing football. I love cooking for my family. I like listening to music. Notice something. You do not need long sentences. One sentence is enough. Step 5 in your reason. Why are you learning English, or why are you here? For example, I'm learning English because I want a better job. I want to travel. I want to study abroad. I want to speak with international friends. Now your answer has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now, maybe you are thinking, but my life is not interesting. Many students tell me this. They say, I don't travel. I don't have an exciting job. I don't have special hobbies. Let me tell you something important. People are not looking for a movie story. They are looking for a real person. Your life is enough. If you enjoy drinking tea every morning, you can say that. If you like walking in the evening, you can say that. If you love spending time with your family, say it. Simple things are interesting because they are true. Here is a little experiment. Imagine I ask two people the same question. The first person says, I enjoy collecting old coins from different countries because every coin tells a story. The second person says, I don't do anything. Who sounds more interesting? Maybe the first person? Now, imagine another answer. I enjoy drinking coffee with my grandfather every Sunday morning. That is also interesting. Why? Because it's real. Real stories help people remember you. You don't need an exciting life. You need honest words. Now, let's do a funny thought experiment. Imagine a cat goes to a job interview. The interviewer asks, Tell me about yourself. The cat says, Meow, I sleep 16 hours every day. I like fish. I chase small things. Sometimes I knocked your cup off the table for fun. Would the interviewer laugh? Probably yes. Why? Because the cat talks about its real life. It doesn't pretend to be a lion. Sometimes English learners do something similar. They try to sound like another person. They use words they never use. They memorize very difficult sentences. Then they forgot them. Instead, be yourself. Some English plus your real personality.
is much stronger than difficult English that is not natural. Scientists have done many studies about memory. They found something interesting. People remember information better when it's connected to real life. Think about your best friend. You probably remember many small things about them. Maybe them always wear blue shoes. Maybe they laugh very loudly. Maybe they love spicy food. These small details stay in your memory. The same happens when you introduce yourself. One small detail makes you memorable. I enjoy growing flowers. I collected postcards. I wake up early to watch the sunrise. These are simple sentences, but people remember them. Maybe your answer was not perfect. That is okay. Perfection is not today's goal. Speaking is today's goal. Many learners wait until their English is perfect. Then they start speaking. This is like waiting until you become strong before going to the gym. It doesn't work that way. You become stronger because you practice. English works the same way. You become a better speaker because you speak. Every mistake teaches you something. Every conversation gives you confidence. You know, I remember one student named Boris. On his first day, he could only say, "My name, Boris." That was all. He looked embarrassed, but he kept practicing every week. He added one new sentence, then another, then another. After 3 months, he could introduce himself for almost 2 minutes. Was his English perfect? No. Did people understand him? Of course. That was a big success. Sometimes students ask me, how long should my introduction be? Good question. Usually 30 seconds to 1 minute is enough. If the other person wants to know more, they will ask another question. Maybe they ask, what do you like to do on weekends? Or why do you choose that job? Or what kind of books do you read? A conversation is like playing catch with the ball. You throw the ball, the other person throws it back. You don't throw 100 balls at the same time. You just speak. Then you listen. Then you speak again. That is how a great conversation grows. Before we finish this part, I want you to remember one simple sentence. Your goal is not to impress people. Your goal is to help people know you. That small change makes speaking much better, much easier. So the next time someone smiles and says, "Tell me about yourself," don't panic. Smile. Start with your name. Speak slowly. Use simple English. Trust yourself. You already have an interesting story because it is your story. And that is always the best place to begin. Remember these words, my friends. And thank you very much for your time. Be happy, be intelligent, be free, be alive, be rich, be successful. See you soon, see you tomorrow, see you next time.